shit.
That's it. We're live. Why are your hands still there?
I couldn't see the intro.
I don't know. I couldn't hear it.
Couldn't hear or see anything. And then Jay just popped up as
Just
well.
popped in.
What I do?
Welcome to the Midweek Chat, where everything is as it should be, as usual. Are we live? We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
So how's everyone going?
Benin look different.
Because
I
he's
look different.
shaved.
Do I? Yeah. I've had a shave.
Fresh-faced.
Did that for my snorkel mask review.
Have you had a triple S?
I had a full-blown shave, and I hate it. Hate it.
No good.
Hate it with a passion. I'd rather have facial hair. No beard, no good. There's not enough beards in my neighborhood. How we got in the chat? We got Funky Miller, Robert Muller, Creator Cast. That was me, by the way. Scotty Ventures, Mewtube, Funky Miller, Miss Riz.
She said that's her favorite stream.
Adelaide Crows are the best. Ben Wilson, Wazza, all the way over there in China.
Wazza.
What's up?
Simply the best.
Robert Muller. There you go. How you guys going anyway? Everyone's
Scotty
feeling
Venture.
good?
Good.
Another notification.
Walker,
We are now live.
Adelaide Crows are the best. Floyd, look at this. We got so many people here.
Bachelorette tonight.
The what?
That's why I'm a bit late.
You've been watching reality television.
I have.
Wow.
Wow. How was it?
What's our special announcement? I don't even know this.
Did you read our messages today?
No, I didn't.
Well, we'll let. Didn't you write back? I thought you wrote back to it.
Your
Yeah,
baby-faced Ben on. That's right. That's right, was.
You did right back to it. By the way, the big announcement is. Wait, you know what? Let's before we get into the big announcement, let's
Benin's gay.
Crikey.
just go through and
I was going to break that news.
So we have me here in Queensland. We got Scotty from YouTube down in not Geelong, but somewhere
G-string.
on G-string. And we got Jay in Melbourne and
Melbourne.
been on in Coolbar Beach.
Kalbar Beach.
And here I am, literally scarfed down a steak about 10 minutes, like 5 seconds before I had to get on here. So
Nice.
we're here. We're live. No tech is hard issues because we're doing midweek chats on Google Hangouts so that we don't have to suffer from the hashtag and the dreaded whatevers. And plus later on, if we get bored, we can bring more people on.
Hey, Danny, pause just for a quick sec. Look in the chat. Look at Hendrik, Walker, Floyd, and Shane. Look at their avatars. What's going on with that?
What?
Hendrik.
Nice.
Is that only me seeing that? That's
Yeah,
quick. Take a photo, quick.
yeah, take a photo, share it.
Seriously. This is what I'm seeing on my end. I don't know how well the GH5 won't focus on that at all, will it? No.
Not really.
Focus. Okay.
Because you got you got manual bloody bullshit going on there. So I'm about 3 wines down. Big wines, by the way.
Anyway, I'm seeing a question mark for their avatars.
Refresh. It
Yeah,
looks fine to
strange.
me. Tech is hard.
Interesting.
I've been inside no matter what.
Oh, can I show
Okay.
you guys before we get
Sorry.
started what I did this weekend?
Yep.
Have a look at my new headquarters over here. Look at this stuff.
Ooh, looks like you went shopping at IKEA.
I did go shopping at IKEA. Can I explain to you what I've done here?
Yes.
Have a look at this. This is all my boards here, the boards that I don't use so regularly.
So the
And
board.
then underneath here
Lock
is
it off on
all
Jay.
these little boxes that have individually got their own chargers, remote controls, and accessories. And then the boards that I'm currently using, and you can see -1 there, that is the AE All-Terrain, the Bamboo GT, and in the middle is normally the Raptor, but I've been taking that out today. So yeah, I've got myself organized.
Wow.
Looking fancy.
Looks good.
Yeah.
What about that BB-8? I want to see the BB-8.
What the hell's a BBA? Oh, you mean the up the top there? Yeah, he's back in his package.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, Bridget. Silly bad creaky.
BTTV.
A little bit OCD. Creaky, wasn't he live?
Oh, you know how I can do this.
It was. Did we?
Creaky.
See, that's the thing about Facebook. I never get notifications when somebody's live. Like, how do you sign up to know when they're live? Like,
It's because you don't like his Facebook page. Normally
Yeah,
you
you
get
gotta like the
I
page.
do like his page, but does it pop up on your phone to you when he?
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
notification.
mate.
I don't get that.
There's that burnout again.
Oh, you can hear it.
Every time there's someone ripping mad donuts.
My hood. This is where
Really
I live.
loud to you.
I'm in the middle of the Bronx.
Oh,
How is everyone? I know you've asked, but how's everyone?
good. Good.
Better than last
Midweek.
week.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward, Danny. It's like what, like 30 days until we head off on our adventure.
Yeah, we're going on a ship. I still have to. I'll ask about the bringing the boards on, but and I'm feeling like it's not going to be. They're not going to let us just because they don't like. Are you trying to show us something, Ben? Oh, okay.
Yep, that's look at that. Hendrick, Walker,
Oh, question marks.
Floyd, and
That's probably because you
Shane.
had an internet disconnection. Hit refresh.
No, I've got
Hit
great
refresh.
internet at the moment.
But you should refresh it, or just not worry about it.
That's what any IT support guy would tell you.
I just love that Shane has a check mark next to his name, and I've been wanting that dang check mark for so long. Shane, give me the check mark, and
Hey,
he tried.
Adelaide Crows just said to you, Jay, do you have the biggest electric skateboard collection in Melbourne?
I don't. I know a guy who lives down in Berwick, and he's got 220 something
What?
electric skateboards. Yeah.
How?
It's just nuts. He's got every version of every board, and I'm going to go meet him next weekend. He's a rich bastard.
Sounds like it.
I like Funky Miller said to Ben on if you headbutt those the question marks, coins will pop out. It's like,
Nice.
But I'm not too far off. I got 22. I think it is.
all right.
Hey, Creaky's in the chat. Did we?
Yeah.
Did I miss that? No.
Yes. Refresh, Ben, on. You're not live. Anyways, we got 20 people here. That's great. That's fantastic. We love it. This is.
And I'll tell you what. Does anybody know what I'm wearing right here? What's that?
Pajamas?
Probably says it.
Peter Alexander. You
Yeah, I got
did this
my
last time? I swear we had the same.
Yeah, you should see it. Like I've got these like really cool pajamas on.
What's Jay wearing Wednesdays?
Peter McKinnon pajamas.
It looks like Bennon's in his pajamas.
No.
No, he's wearing a t-shirt.
Anyone in the chat know this band, the Breeders?
The Breeders.
Anybody know them? No.
Sounds like
Am I the
something
only one
Ben
here with
used
good
to
music
do.
tastes?
Yep.
Okay.
Your the logo there looks
All
like
right,
a
well, anyways, welcome to the midweek hangout where us as creators we come together and we just shoot the creator.
Shit.
Oh, that's a good idea, Creaky. We should do a pajama party one night, fellas.
There you go.
talked
Was
about it already. That we
Yeah,
talked
it
about
was
that
not-
last
was
week, I
nice.
deleted because of all the wet and dry stuff that happened. We won't get into that. But we talked about having an all-night pajama party, but we should do that with Creator Cast. That'd be really funny. Welcome to this. This is I'll bring some questions up, and if you guys have any questions like that you want to bring to like a panel discussion, feel free to do it. And we will make the announcement in a little bit. We'll make it in about 12 minutes.
Ooh, jeez.
I'm intrigued. Hey, I've got a question for you. Does anybody know what Tim does for a living these days? You know, Tim, that's a little bit. He knows too much about everybody.
You mean the one from like it's brothers with Thor?
Tim that came in to do our 12-hour marathon.
Aaron Scott.
Yeah. Does anybody know what he does for a living? I found out today.
No.
is he a
What does
private
do?
investigator?
I was going to say,
Yes.
Ding!
Is he a private
Yes.
investigator?
Yeah.
Is he really?
He used to be a journo and he's turned into a private investigator because he tried to follow me on LinkedIn and it came up with all his credentials. So if he's watching, hi, Mr. Private Investigator. It all makes sense now.
Hey,
that does make sense.
guys, I did that screen share and now it's permanently stuck on Danny's face. And whilst I do enjoy looking at Danny's face,
Just pop
how do
out
I get it?
and come back in.
What's that, Danny?
Just leave and come back.
So I got a quick Chrome. Perfect.
Quick Chrome.
Perfect.
Quick room.
Quick Chrome.
Ms. Riz, what comment are you talking about?
Try it.
Ms. Riz, hello, Brittany.
Quick
There you
Chrome.
go.
Quick Chrome. Wish I had a robe once.
He's a perv.
It's a very my opinion.
That makes sense how we knew so much about you, Jay, then, which is kind of...
It's scary how much he knows about everybody, to be
Saw
honest.
your comment. Did anyone see my comment? Hello, Brittany Muir. Is that what you wanted to say? Is that your
I think
comment?
that was it. I think.
Wait, hey guys, I tagged CC in a post in CC group. Could someone answer the question? Oh, at some stage, please. Yes, you can. I thought CC stood for Candy Crush, so that's why I'm confused.
We lost Benin for a second there.
You know what happened?
You told me to leave. What a great remedy that was. Quit it
I
and
don't
come
have too much
back.
wine.
All right.
Be a
21
better
viewers
way
here,
around it.
guys, and this is happening. We will give you the big announcement in about 15 minutes, so this will be fantastic.
Wasn't it 6 minutes ago?
Funky Miller says click on Danny's face and it should unfreeze, but that didn't actually work because it wasn't frozen. It was just permanently locked on Danny, not anybody else.
Hey, this is the Hangout. You can come and go as you please. Just come and go.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but having to quit Chrome to fix that's pretty lousy. Just saying.
Well, that's
yeah.
Hey, Ben, how's that brand deal with Jim Beam going, or whatever it is? Jack Daniels.
I'm gonna have a look at that.
That Jack Daniels brand deal isn't going. Yeah, you know what happened? So
what you shaved?
They wanted more of an elderly
rustic
look.
look.
This guy came out. This came out right onto the market. Ginger beer, Jack and Ginger.
I wanted you to dye your hair, Ginger.
And I sent them an email saying, I see you just released this ginger beer product. I'd love to do a review. And the email I replied to, which was my contact, went to a default generic email, almost like into an email pool. And then someone picked it up and said, I'll forward you to the appropriate person. I'm like, I'm actually already dealing with an appropriate person. Can I just talk to her again? So it's almost like calling Optus or something. You get put through back.
Mate, you know what happened there? They set you up with a rule. If any time we get an email from Benon, forward it to our general support area.
It's worse than that. It's worse than that. I had a direct line into Brown Forman, which is the Australian distributor of Jack Daniels, and now the emails go straight back to Jack Daniels US.
And they're dealing with all kinds of Benons.
Basically, I had to go and buy this, and I haven't tried it yet, but it's coming up soon.
So you're going to take it back and get it refunded like you would a subscriber?
What is this, man? Dig at me tonight? What are you talking about?
All right.
You get a refund.
Popping over to Miss Riz really quick. Miss Riz.
Creatorcast. Not a Creatorcast. If you're not happy with the YouTube, you unsubscribe. So you're going to get a refund?
I don't see a question.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. No.
Thank you for sharing it, by the way.
I thought I had an in there.
There's literally 4 conversations happening at the same time.
I thought I had an in there with Jack Daniels, but it turns out I don't. That kind of sucks.
That's all right. You going to stop drinking it?
Hell no. I've always enjoyed it.
Fantastic.
If I can get paid to review it, that's the goal. That's the goal. But if I don't get paid, I'm still going to review it.
Still going to drink it.
No, not that one. What are you talking about? All right. You'll tag me in it. Okay, great. So Miss Riz has a question. You could just literally write the question here, I'm sure.
Yeah, do it.
Gina Walters.
Gina.
Creaky. Here comes Grumpy Ben on. Come on, man. Here comes Creaky disguised as Tim.
It should be Benon's Bitch Fest every time, every Wednesday.
Do you guys ever watch or listen to the Baited podcast?
No.
This is where I've kind of got a little bit of inspiration of late to be a bit more aggressive on a live stream. They have, you know who, Drama Alert with Keemstar, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody else watch Drama Alert? Nobody?
Oh, yeah. Is that the guy that goes, hey, everybody, it's time for drama, or whatever it is, at the start of the episode?
Close. Didn't quite know that. Yeah, you were way off, but I
knew where you
were.
Local Paul from memory.
I knew where you were headed. You got it wrong, but it was close. But they have this podcast where he gets on and he just lets fire, like just blasts everybody. And yeah, maybe this was what Wednesday midweek could be. You know, just let it off.
Get angry.
Get it off your chest.
What gets in Benon's grill?
What grinds my gears?
Yeah, that's it. Peter Griffin style.
Benon has a shave and he gets grumpy. No, I'm not grumpy at all. Actually, I've had a great day. I've had a real good day actually.
How's the car going?
Oh yeah, van. It's called Steve, and I got to thank Barry from Vlog from the Bog who came up with the brilliant name of Steve Van.
I saw that.
Oh, okay, Steve Van. That's pretty good.
Well, hey, I was just going to go with Steve because
of
Super Chat Steve, but now it's going to be called Steve Van. Awesome.
Super Chat Steve.
Super Chat Steve. He needs a super chat like what? 5 more grand before he gets close to buying it or paying.
He's super chatted 3 out of my 4 live streams, and he's now also commenting.
I tried to super chat you, it just didn't work.
Yeah,
that's because they're fake, apparently.
Yeah.
So okay,
that's not true.
There's a guy in our group, by the way. Check out our group. Link in the description. Facebook.com/group/CreatorCast, where we extend this conversation even further all the time. So Jack Farrell joined the group, and he said he was saying hi. Chris was pumped because he was in there. Do you know him? I don't know, but he said, "So what is this group for?" Let's answer that question. Let's answer it one by one, you can give one sentence each, and then we'll switch to the next person.
All right, this is the elevator pitch. In other words,
all right, go for it, Scott. You start.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's one word, or that's one sentence.
Okay. Shit. Full stop. I would say it's a good place to, like your vlogging therapy. We've always said that if you have something that you want to bring up or talk about or share, whether it be a channel or someone's video, that's the place to do it. Dump it right there. If you have any questions, dump it right there. Yeah. End of my sentence. Jay, you go.
Somewhere for Benin to really just release all those issues and painful things in his mind, and also some advice on how to create good YouTube videos.
Go ahead. You can attack him back if you want.
Oh, no, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the...
come on, Ben. We're playing games.
No, I've had a great day. I'm not really looking to start a fire. But what's CreatorCast for?
Start the fire.
Group.
I guess CreatorCast is here to expand our 4 individual channels by creating larger network of channels.
I like that.
Pyramid scheme.
Basically.
To make YouTube a better place for
First of
all
all,
creators.
Jay, I hardly ever see you in the group, so you wouldn't know if Ben.
Who said that?
What? I said it. This is my sentence.
I'm always here, except for like.
No. I'm talking about the group on Facebook.
You want fire? I'm going to give you fire right now. Jay, how many times have you commented
I'm talking about the
as
group.
CreatorCast on our YouTube channel?
Maybe ever since it started.
God.
Twice, I'd say. Maybe.
Do I have to say anything else?
I said the group.
No further
Facebook.
questions.
We contribute in different ways.
Group 4. And Scott, I'm pretty sure he answered it the same about the group. And then Jay jumped in and said something about Ben on, and Ben said
someone's
something
landing
about
an
Jay.
airplane in someone's yard right there.
And someone's landing an airplane in Jay's garage. All right, the group is it's a group to continue the conversation. If you have any questions, like, we are all creators, whether you create or consume or you make babies. I guess you're a creator because you created a baby. Yeah. It's just everyone there. You can ask questions. You can voice an opinion, and we don't have a lot of sheriffs there, so you can post whatever you want. That's what I would say. There you go, the group, and we have a special announcement coming up in about 20 minutes. So be ready.
You are so off the first part of Snatch. You know where he's cooking the sausage, and he's like, "How long, mate?" And he's like, 6 minutes. How long, Turkish, or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I have to find it.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Before, I have some questions that I want to bring up. Before we do that, I want to just talk about what have you been working on? What have you been working on Wednesday? If we had graphics, that'd be sweet. All right, what have you been working on, Scotty?
I've literally just finished editing a video tonight, which will be out tomorrow night, of an abandoned nursery. I keep saying nursery. That's for plants. An old folks' home, which... Jay, you asked for the address. The reason I never gave it to you is because a few days after I was there, it got pulled down, and it was in Chadstone. So yeah, that'll be out.
The aged care centre that we've all been to, or a different one?
It's near Chadstone. I don't know.
Yeah.
You asked for it like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, behind. Yeah, we've all been to it.
Yeah,
except maybe you. But no, you've been to it. That's cool. Yeah.
But
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, so that'll be out tomorrow. That's what I've been working on.
Nice.
Is that it? Okay, so Jay, what have you been
Mate, I've been working on nothing, to be honest. Like I've the video I put out last night was a video that I shot 2 weeks ago with Brendan from Brendan. Is it Brendan? Brandon.
Pizza.
This guy. Too much bachelorette for you, mate.
No, too much red wine. It's got to my head. No, we shot that about 2 weeks ago, so I put that live. I got nothing in the bank. So tomorrow I'm catching up with you're going to hate this and my wife's going to hate this, but an Instagram model who actually rides boosted boards. So we're catching up at about 1 o'clock tomorrow, and we're going to shoot a cruise down St Kilda, I think, tomorrow at about 1 o'clock. And I'll put that up and probably get in trouble.
Why are you getting in trouble?
Because, she's a hot model and it doesn't mean anything, and I met her actually through where I work. And she saw all my skateboards that are sitting in the office, and she's like, "Oh, do you use electric skateboard?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, I've got a boosted board. Let's go for a ride." I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Oh, it's going to be bad because it's going to be good for YouTube, but bad for the family." And so we'll see how it goes.
I think you'll be right.
Yeah.
But that's all I've been up to. And I'm going to Street Ninja Warrior this Friday night. And I have 2 spare tickets if anyone wants to come. So let us know.
Oh, wow. A click beetle.
What's going on?
You got a beetle?
Benon,
You know that's
what have you been working on?
click beetles that go like
Yeah.
this, and they flip over on their back, and they flip up. There's one right in here.
You.
Ben, what have you been working on?
So I've been working on. Well, I did my first Southern Hemisphere snorkel mask review yesterday, or not yesterday, Sunday, and this week. Basically,
Funky Miller just made me laugh, and that's why I left. Not because of what you're saying. He said it's bad when your partner runs out of batteries. Anyway, all right, go ahead, Ben.
Ben knows all about it.
I'm going to mute my mic so I don't laugh at you.
Yeah, and also along the lines of batteries, I saw the question earlier. Steve Van has got a new battery, so everything's fine there. I think that might have been my mistake, actually. I think I left something on, and the battery was all... See, there's that thing right in front of me. Did you see that? It flew right up in front of me.
You've been drinking too much Jack.
You'll see it. You'll see it come down in the frame here. It's because my door's open because I've got my wires coming off my ceiling into my bedroom to get the 4G reception.
As long as you get no snakes coming in or huntsmen's, you're good.
There'll be plenty of spiders coming in.
John Miller. Uh-oh. Brittany Muir saying she's going to go to America with Jay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like a soap. Creator cast now a soap opera.
Stream is stuck on me, apparently. Floyd
It was.
says.
I think he said it's fixed now.
I had it stuck on you.
Oh, you had it. Okay.
You were telling us what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and aside from that, I'm preparing, like, throughout the week, I prepare my stream for Saturday, my live stream. So I've been getting my notes together for my 5-minute live stream, which is going to take place on Saturday.
I've been enjoying your stream, Benon. It's been great.
Have you been watching?
I have been. Yeah, I haven't been commenting, but I've been watching.
Oh, I've never seen you in the chat.
3 minutes.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
3 minutes.
Didn't think you cared.
No, I love it. I do watch that one.
Cool. Yeah, I really enjoy live streaming. I mean, I knew I would, but it's just a matter of kind of... I'm always watching the frames and thinking I'm going to lose my internet connection. It's all going to die, but I've even got a backup for that. But, you know, it's just fun. And
Backup nowadays, from what I learned.
yeah, Speedify is a good
So
one.
what are you up to now? 5 minutes?
5 minutes I'm up to, yeah.
And that's on Saturday.
Yes,
Saturday morning.
Saturday.
It's a
at
piece
9
of
a.m.
pie for Benon to keep talking for 5 minutes because you're used to it because you do 4 minutes every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gonna
No,
go.
I
He
do.
has things to say, so
I do want my stream to end up being more about the givers, not me. So I know at this stage, because it's such a small amount of time, it's hard to sort of get into anything. But when it gets long form, it's going to be more about having guests come on and talk and promote their channels through me. That's my plan, long term anyway.
yeah. And Miss Riz is saying, what happens when your live stream is over 12 hours? If he's going 1 minute every single week, YouTube is probably not going to be a thing, and live streaming is not going to be a thing by the time he gets to 12 hours. Let's just put it that way. How many years would that be Ben on?
I'm terrible with maths. I don't know how long that would be.
But
Someone can do
divide
it.
by 4.
Someone can do it on their spare time in the chat. And
You know what though, Danny? And I thought about this week actually. Come July next year, when it's due live, my stream will go a minute by every day. So that'll be yeah. I thought about that. Yeah.
Well, you better be part of the charity and not sniping all those.
I'm not doing a charity.
That's what July is.
I'm not doing charity. I'm live streaming in every day in July, but it's for me. I do this for a full-time job, so I can't afford a charity at this point.
You give and you get. That's the law of nature. But I'll tell you what. First of all, I had a live stream on Saturday night because I didn't have a gig, and so I just went live somehow because I was gonna delete Candy Crush, and I posted the video to that, like the link to like the scheduled upload, and everyone in the chat was like, it's too late, we can't do it this time. So I kept pushing it back, and then the servers were all messed up, and so that's why I couldn't delete Candy Crush yet, just so you know. And,
It's always an excuse, isn't it?
Is that the story you're sticking with?
Tomorrow night it's going. So
Just tell us that story again slowly and in
No,
more
no.
detail.
That's not the interesting part of the story.
The servers.
The interesting part of the story is that I decided, so I went live because I was going to broadcast the gig and play some music and stuff, and then the gig got canceled, so I did a live stream here. But because the way I had it set up to connect to the scheduled event, and that other Candy Crush event was on there, I literally went live. I went live on my program. It said I was live, and I talked for 15 minutes to the chat and everything, and everyone it was almost like they were responding. They were saying things that I was commenting on it, and it was really funny. And then I brought Ben on like as a guest. I'm like, let's bring Ben on. Okay, here he is. And Ben on's like, when are we going live? I'm like, dude, we're live right now. He's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, I've been talking to myself for 15 minutes. And like pressing all these buttons and having all these graphics, and I had like Piano Man because it was 9 o'clock on a Saturday when I started. Like I played it all, and I was just like, this is so stupid. So, anyways, it was a rough day, and I got the Great Barrier Reef video out finally. And one thing I love about this GoPro Hero 7, so people usually like wear a headband thing. First of all, I didn't realize this, but I can clip this thing on my hat. But I use this a lot for that. I just and then you get all your POV shots so much better just doing that.
The stabilization on that is mental. Even the audio is not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not that great.
Yeah, I watched your video when you did the comparison. It wasn't that bad. And old mate, what's his name? Viva Fry's been using his GoPro 7.
Yeah,
to vlog, and it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
I reckon it sounds all right. Yeah, like it's not bad. It's not as bad as what
it's actually it's better than the 5.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great, by the way.
That's what Creaky says. So announcement's happening in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How many up likes does this stream have? What I don't like about Google Hangouts, it's hard to see the up likes. So make sure you give this an old thumbs up. And
I'll tell you one thing: if you haven't deleted Candy Crush by the time we get on that shit boat, I'm somehow deleting that Candy Crush.
I'm deleting it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Floyd says, in order to get to a 12-hour live streaming at a rate of 1 minute per week, 2032 is when it will happen.
Wow.
I think Floyd's a little genius, and he likes trains. Yeah.
Hey, Floyd, what age will I be at that year? Because I'm 43 now.
2032. Well, that's an easy one.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's 14 years from now. So what did you say you were?
43.
67?
57.
50 or 60?
You'd be 57.
That's 7 years after I said I'd quit YouTube. I said I'm going to do it for 10 years.
And he'll be still doing his 4 minutes a day, I reckon, by then.
57, Jay with me. Yeah, interesting. All right. I will delete it tomorrow night. I promise Candy Crush is going away. I was ready. I had all this stuff set up, and I was going to go for it the first night, which was a week ago tomorrow. So anyways, this announcement, it's it's a cool announcement. But before we do that, I wanted to bring up a topic. I wanted to ask you about premieres on YouTube, because I think that's a really cool thing. And Benon did a premiere on his last vlog, which was fun. And it was like watching a live stream. He was in the chat. You can ask questions. You can make comments. I haven't used it yet. And I know Scott used it without being there because I think he didn't really know what it was. So I would love to ask about it. When do you think? How often do you think you should do premieres? Just what are your thoughts? We'll start with Ben on, because he just did one recently.
Yeah, good question. I'm struggling with trying to work out when I should and when I shouldn't do it. For instance, I was thinking about doing it on my Optus video, the one that went for 2 hours, and I thought, no, that's probably not a wise thing to do. But then I thought, well, should I do it for all of my regular vlogs, but not my daily vlogs? Because otherwise people will get bamboozled by too much content. And then I thought, but hang on, it's got to be something special. Like the reason I did a premiere last night was because I was also launching a competition in that vlog. So I wanted it to be more impact up front to get more people into the competition. But yeah, I'm really struggling. I haven't really come up with a solution to when to use it. If it increases engagement, I feel like I should do it every time, but You know, if you make a film and you have a premiere and you're there at the theater to talk about it, that only happens once every few years to filmmakers. So why should you do it every time you upload a vlog? I don't know. I'm struggling with it.
So you don't know how often?
Not sure yet. I haven't really nutted that out.
Okay.
Keen to take votes from the audience.
Yeah, Jay, what do you think?
I think it's when you have something unique or different that is uncommon to what you commonly produce, if that makes sense. So, for instance, if you've got a giveaway, if you've got something new, if you've got a new thing that you're trying, you know, that's what a premiere normally is. It's something that is brand new that no one's ever seen before. Use it then, because I think that's what people want to see. Is if they know a little bit earlier, they're like, oh yeah, that sounds like something different, something compelling. I don't think it's for a 4-minute video or for a vlog or a daily chat or anything like that, or for Scotty and I, it's an explorer to be something that people should become accustomed to, because it's just unique or crazy or different. So if I don't know, if I was going to do a competition where I gave away 10 electric skateboards, I'd probably do it for that.
Or Blue Shirt Guy, that would have been a good one.
Blue Shirt Guy, yeah, exactly, because it's not unique to my channel, and I think that's what Premiere should be for. It's just doing something unique or having something that your viewers would like to see, but it's not normally something that you provide, just to see if it works for you.
Yeah,
Scotty, what do you think?
Yeah, I did Premiere on one video, had no idea what it was, just hit that little slider, not knowing what it was.
And you weren't even there for it either.
No, typical me fashion, I just winged it and said, oh yeah, this looks cool. And then I saw the little preview thing and I was like, hey, people are commenting on the preview like a live stream. What the hell is this? And left it up for like 4 hours. And then noticed like it had 6 thumbs down before like the video had even come out. And I was like, ah, fuck, like, should I take it down? Then I was like, oh, no, stuff it. It can just stay on Premiere. But the funny thing is with that video, it got like 1,000 views in like a week, which is really good for me. Normally it'll be like somewhere between 200 and 400 views. But that video is doing really well. I don't know if it had anything to do with the Premiere feature or whatnot, because it's a good video, but it's not outstanding. I don't know if I haven't done it since, only because I was actually going to do it last week, because I usually bring my videos out at 12 a.m. on a Friday, like Friday morning. The last video I released at Thursday 10 p.m. just to try and see if I could do that Premiere and then jump on the chat. I feel like I could do it for every abandoned video I do, because I only do one a week. I wouldn't do it for the Monday unedited stuff, because I just find it's just throwaway silly shit that I'm doing wherever I am. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it for every video, put it that way.
I like your Monday unedited. I think it's really raw and unique, and especially the amount of cheese that person prepped for that fishing expedition was amazing. Like
we had so much more food, but we got so stuck into it after drinking all day. Yeah, the cheese spread was unbelievable.
And your hat was unbelievable. That was amazing.
Yeah. All positive feedbacks from my hat. So sucked in, Brittany. I'm wearing the.
Mate, just wear that to bed one night, and only that hat. I'm sure
Scotty, can you post the link in the chat for that video?
Of him in only that hat with nothing else on. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'll post it in the comments right now.
Yeah, thanks, Simply Beth. So
yeah,
mine was great.
Yeah, she said it was good. I agree with that. I think that I'm not disagreeing with Scott on doing it once a week, but that's a weird way to say that. I know. I was at the hat is in the pen. I just think that you definitely need to do it on a bigger thing. I basically agree with what Simply Beth is saying. She's saying, like, if you promote it and talk about it beforehand and let people know you're going to premiere a really cool video about this and that, and even now that they've even made the community part like extend to people that don't have 10,000 subscribers. So I can do community posts now, which is great. So if you build it up and say, listen, like I have a big video coming up on a cruise ship or something like that, and then watch it with them, I think that's the best way to do it. So, hey, what's up? Jack's crap.
Yeah.
Crap. So yeah, Steve McLaughlin's in the chat. And I'm giving everyone the blue wrench, just like Pusha Studios does. And
yeah, I agree. I wouldn't do it on my daily vlog, and that's kind of like Scotty saying he wouldn't do it on his Monday unedited. I think you can overdo it, but yeah, I don't know. If it does increase engagement, then it's got to be a good thing. One thing I think they should change, you shouldn't be able to have comments. The comments should be default to off unless the viewer wants to turn them on, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we had this chat last week, or it might have just been a private chat. But when you're watching a DVD and you want to go to the audio commentary, you have to go and turn that on. I feel like that's what the comments should be like in a premiere. It should default to not on, but if you want to go and read those comments as they came in, you turn them on yourself. At the moment, it's the other way around. I think that's.
I didn't even realize after I went back like a week later to check the live chat, because obviously I wasn't there, but there was like 10 people watching it live and all commenting on it with each other. And I was like, damn it, like I really missed my opportunity there, like an absolute rookie. But what can you do?
Well, yeah, so I think, well, that's good. I'm glad we talked about that because I definitely want to try the premiere thing at some point. I wasn't sure how to do it. Now that I said the whole community thing, that was the other question I had.
Hang on a sec. One quick question. One quick point before you go on. Yeah. Also, on a premiere, you can enable super chats, which you can't enable in a comment. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's that to think of as well.
Okay, cool.
Another way to earn revenue.
Simply Beth, we should get her on the show.
Yeah, she's got a lot of wisdom there.
Would you come on and talk about this? Let's just, Simply the Beth.
Good point was 30 minutes beforehand gets people excited, but too long they get over it and they may wait a day to watch it. I've been giving 12-hour templates, or what are they called, slates for my live stream. I think that might be a little bit too long, but yeah, because everyone jumps in and then 12 hours goes by and those crew have left. I haven't even seen it.
Well, yeah, but they can hit the set reminder thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So
that reminds me of what was the guy that did the Jake Paul miniseries? What was that guy? Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson. Yeah.
He put his video out, like our time was like 4 a.m. in the morning, and then at about midday our time, he put a community post up linking to that video again, just in case people didn't see it.
Yep.
I thought that was quite cool, quite interesting, and he got a whole bunch of more viewers. It's kind of like a re-release of a movie. The way he was
got
doing
another 25 million views.
Yeah, and another 50K in the bank. Bang bang.
Amazing.
Crap. He said, the premiere function automatically gives a 30 notification 30 minutes before.
Oh wow! Didn't know that. That's interesting because I've done 2 premieres and I've never announced them, and that's what I actually said it on CreatorCast one time when the same situation. Danny, you asked what do you got coming up on the channel, and I said I'm not going to tell you what it is. I just want to see what happens, and I didn't announce it. And obviously, as Jack's Crap says, the premiere function gave a notification. People come in and see it because they get the notification. It's kind of like a new upload announcement kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I also didn't announce my one the other night either, and had a bunch of people in there waiting. So it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea. I think I've just decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with every vlog I release, except for my daily vlogs. Yeah.
That's if YouTube decides to send it, he said. That's a very good point. Okay, so big announcement. Hold on. I was going to say this first. The community thing.
Community tab, yeah.
We'll get to the big announcement in a second. The community tab thing, like so Jay and Ben on their past 10,000 subscribers. So you guys have been able to do you can post a picture and polls and all that
video
stuff.
As long as it's already on YouTube. Big fail.
Wait, what?
Big YouTube fail. You can post a video on the community tab, but it has to be an existing video on YouTube. So you can't put like a little snippet of a vlog and say, hey, here's 30 seconds of my next upload.
Even if it's unlisted? If you make it like an unlisted 30-second video?
You could, I guess. You have to go through that trouble of uploading it, unlisting it. I'm just why can't you just like hit upload in the community tab like you do on Facebook and
like when you upload an image?
Exactly.
Right. So I'm new to Scott. Do you have that enabled on yours? Have you checked?
The community tab?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
You can post. So yeah, I just got that this morning. I saw that I can post a picture, and I did post a picture. I don't know if any of you guys even
Does
saw it.
CreatorCast have it? Let's have a look at it.
No, I don't think CreatorCast has it because my live stream channel doesn't. It's only got 200. And by the way, check out my live stream channel. I'll delete Candy Crush tomorrow night.
It's interesting that also coming up to smaller channels now is the membership function. They've just reduced the allocation down from 50,000 to 30,000.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. No, CreatorCast does not have the community tab. It's still got the comments field, which is such a letdown, that thing.
Did you guys see my my community post? And did anybody see it? Probably not.
No, that's another question I had. Where do those notifications go? Because
they show up in like subscriptions sometimes.
Yeah, it's just I think they even come up just if you're using your phone or whatever. They'll just come up on the homepage, even if you're not in subscription. It'll come up.
Yeah, so hey Joe
thanks,
has
Jack's crap. See you later, man. Have a good time.
Let's see craps or crap Jack's crap. We should get him on the show sometime. There we go.
How do I find out if I can turn it on?
Go to your
just go to YouTube and then up top. Yeah, where you go to upload, it should have post comment or add post or something.
What is that noise?
Yeah, Jay, do you live like near a racetrack or something?
Yeah, it's busy around here.
Yeah. Am I manual focus? Yeah, check up at the top where the camera where you normally go live. I'm not saying the creator,
no, it's the upload button.
The other one.
Top.
You don't get notifications for community posts.
Yeah, I do have that. Woohoo.
Simply Lee.
Look at me.
Simply Beth.
So, sorry, now that we know this, I would love to know your thoughts on how often should you... Oh, Creaky saw it. Great. That's awesome. He saw my community post. So, basically, I just said, hello.
I didn't. Danny, I didn't, and I'm subscribed with notifications on for your channel. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I don't think you get a notification, but if you went on to YouTube or something, you would think it would pop up.
Only on your handy, on your cell phone, on your mobile?
I don't know.
Hey, when are we going to get to this announcement? Because I've got to bugger off soon.
You got to bugger off, so you want to be part of this big announcement?
What is it?
What is it? Well, first of all, you got to answer my question about the community thing. How often have you used it, Jay? The community tab thing, like polls and...
I use it when I have something that I quickly want to say, or I've got a question to my subbies. And I'll tell you what, it works very well. I get instant feedback, or I get lots of votes. Like if I want to ask people what they think about a certain boards or whatever, then I'll get a couple of hundred votes on that. So it works. The voting thing works really well.
The poll thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That's good to know. Scott, well, now, yeah, you don't know. You just started realizing that you realize that you just have it now. So
yeah, that's cool. I mean, I use Instagram a lot. You can just search YouTube for Instagram to post photos of locations I've been and drone shots and all that stuff. So I mean, posting a photo on there is basically the same thing. So maybe I'll post a photo every now and then.
Excellent. And Ben on?
I use it a lot. Yeah, love it. I just wish it was a little bit more fluid, but it's pretty good. Like I've been told, and you probably noticed this as well, Jay, if someone makes a comment on the community tab and you reply to it, they can't reply to that comment, and then they've got to start a new comment.
Oh, I didn't know
Go
that.
figure. Yeah. That's why you never see a series like of comments. It's always just their comment, then your comment. You never get another comment because they can't.
Comment.
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's right. I noticed that because
Get your shit together. That's a big flaw which someone should have picked up a long time ago. But
I think the biggest flaw on YouTube is the fact that I can't like watch a video and then in the comments tag like @gives a minute and be like, dude, check this out, like you would on Facebook, to like really show more stuff. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
So strange, man. They ask all the, like, you guys get the survey this week from YouTube to help out with the survey?
No, we're not that important.
No. CreatorCast got it when I logged in.
Oh,
yeah. You should fill that survey in. It's a good chance to let some steam off, if you like, and it goes straight to YouTube.
Benon's bitch. What is it called?
You know what? One of the main things. You know what? No, that's going to sound. No,
continue.
No, keep going, Benon. This is what we love about you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is. They wanted to know. So I answered. They said, "What would be something along the lines of anything else you want to suggest to YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah, 30% cut off a super chat going to YouTube is criminal. Why should you get 30% of our revenue from that? A more appropriate figure would be between 8 to 10% maximum.
Yeah,
30% is just outrageous. They're providing the facility whether you use super chat or not." And just because, in my case, Steve super chats, YouTube get 30% of that. That's ridiculous. So I let him know.
I know for me that they're covering transaction fees, they're covering the build of the system and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of makes sense, but they still make money from the advertisements. They make money in different ways. So yeah, I'm 50-50 on that.
Yeah,
what would you think an appropriate figure would be percent-wise?
I don't think percent-wise is the way. I think it should be just a transaction fee of maybe 10, 20 cents out of whatever the super chat is.
Yeah, so he's saying like under even like 1%. Like
just cover their cost.
Transaction fee,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that sounds more
Patreon.
reasonable.
How much does Patreon doesn't take very much. They take like very small.
Patreon's like 2.75% plus 30 cents every whatever.
Transaction.
It's not much.
So if someone super chat, if that was the case in YouTube and someone super chatted $1, then no matter what 30 cents goes, plus that 32.7 cents would go.
Yeah.
So anyways, all right, we'll I guess we'll get to the announcement. This announcement, actually, I'm sorry, this is not gonna seem so exciting for most. Well, maybe for Simply Beth, I don't know. Because what time Simply Beth, where's she from? Alabama, I believe. Right? So what we're going to do on these midweek chats, because we feel like we have a good kind of split audience, and we're doing this super early in the morning for everybody.
Oh, that announcement.
Yes, me and Jay are having a baby. No, Kansas. Sorry, Kansas, not Alabama. Anyway, so we're going to do another midweek chat. We're going to do 2 midweek chats a week, and we're going to do another one with our good friend Scotty D from Hey We're Talking, and he's going to come on and help. I think anyone can pop on. Like, Scott usually has to work during the day, and Jay sometimes has to work during the day, I think. But but me and Ben will be there. So tomorrow at
1 o'clock,
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's New York time. We will do, which is like 1 p.m. Sydney time. We'll be on for a midweek chat again, and we will talk a little bit more. So I think that's going to be great to kind of cover both bases. So it's not just the morning, like super early. What time is it in Kansas right now? I can tell you.
Hey, while you wait for that, just to address Shane, he says, I guess they bumped the fees up on Super Chats as there's no advertising on live streams. That's actually not correct. You can advertise on a live stream, and my settings were defaulted to on for advertising, and I've just got a daily vlog coming out where I address this very thing. So that's not correct.
Dang, she got faster than me.
Yeah.
4:48 a.m. Simply Beth, by the way. She's
She's
a trooper.
up now. Wow.
So, Simply Beth, if you're around tomorrow, around 9 I guess it'd be 8 p.m. your time, and you want to pop on for the midweek chat.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. You know, this is we want to grow the channel. We're not like, I don't think we're desperate to do much, but the more we can do on this channel, the better it's going to be for the whole community. So thanks for being here. I guess this like an appropriate ending time, or
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best one.
Wow.
I was like, what are you doing?
I thought you had an airplane
we'll
landing
see
in your house
everybody
too.
in about 15 hours or so, 16 hours for our 1 p.m.
Yeah, you're coming on to, aren't you, Jay?
I'm coming on. Yeah, I'll be there.
Wicked.
Yeah, 15 hours. 15 hours from now. So yeah.
And hang on,
Probably tonight.
are we going to repeat ourselves for the American audiences? Just
Yeah.
the exact same conversation we've had.
We're gonna have the exact same banter. We're gonna say the.
I'll just be mean to Scotty instead of Bannon this time.
Yeah, cool. I took the heat tonight.
Not me.
He say no, don't go. Wait, Stephen McLaughlin has an announcement.
Huh.
Jay, if you have to, what do you call it? Bugger off.
Bugger off.
You should tell the happy folk about the Melbourne crew's latest announcement. Who's that to?
Who's this?
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
That'd be a J,
Is
wouldn't
that
it?
to Jayski?
I think what he's saying is that we have been recently approved for sponsorship from a whole bunch of skateboard companies, including Boosted, Jetboards, Rock, and some other ones. So, we are a group that is now sponsored, which is really good. So we've got giveaways, and we can put some money towards the group and first aid kits and all kinds of stuff for those that know how skateboards are. But no, it's really good. It's a it's a steer in the right direction for Electric Riders Melbourne. It's going to be good. And we've hit over 800 people on our Melbourne-based Facebook page, and no, it's exciting. I think that's what he's referring to.
Cool. Well done. Congrats.
Yeah,
I sold one of my drones.
Ooh.
nice work.
Yeah,
You want a skateboard?
Sure. I'm selling my removable gimbal for my GoPro because I don't think I need a gimbal with this thing. It's so good.
Oh, so want to get one. Hey,
It's so good. I love it.
I just bought a surfboard though.
Ooh.
I couldn't get
Is that for your van?
Well, it's for my Wave a Day project, but it will go in the van as well. But I wanted to try to get like an endorsement for a Wave a Day, and I tried as hard as I could with many different surfboard manufacturers, and I got met with no on every single
Really?
approach I made. I got met with no's.
You're looking at it all wrong. You need to go for like Bing or like Chrome. It's like surfing the net.
All you need, Ben, is a mattress in the back. Just go cruising for chicks.
That's it. That's all you need for
I'm
like.
pretty sure someone's made a channel about that from memory.
Yeah, can you link that channel? Because I don't want to.
I'm scared to search that.
Yeah.
I bought. Walker asked what board did I get. I got a fun board. I got a hybrid fun board. So I'm what we would probably consider slightly higher than a beginner in terms of surfing. I've been skateboarding my entire life, and I can get up on a board already. So I don't need a big fat mal. Like I can ride a relatively short sort of maneuverable board. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It's actually shipped already, so it should be here by the weekend, hopefully.
Good. And yeah, there's some comments going on. Simply Beth has said, it was sad to hear about the stabbing in Melbourne the other day. Yeah, it was. And I was going to make a YouTube video out of it, but I decided not to because it could get very religiously and racially debatable. But some idiot on Facebook decided to put an event up. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. At 4:20 on Friday afternoon, it's bring your trolley to Burke Street.
The trolley. That was pretty funny, that whole story. the way it's
Yeah,
become
is that bad? Is that like I thought that was like a funny, like a good, like
it's a good thing because the Samaritan obviously used the trolley to hopefully minimize the impact of violence that the guy had. But yeah, I mean, come on, like I think it's just having a bit of a laugh at a bad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to put it.
Interesting though that you said that it could be a debatable, racially debated topic. I mean, it was terrorism, flat out acknowledged terrorism. So there's no real debate there. Hey,
By the way,
the
Creaky
guy's a terrorist.
Oh, so he has. Hello, Creaky.
Wow, that was such a welcoming.
You just slid in there.
Okay, I'm out of here. See you later. Thank you.
Get out of
There
here.
he is. What's up, Creaky? Our good friend Creaky. By the way, Jonathan Creek. I guess if anybody wants to pop off, they can.
See you later, guys. It was good seeing you. I got to go sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep. We'll see you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
For the midweek chat.
Yes, 15 minutes from now. We'll see you guys then.
Maybe
See
Dale
you,
make
catch you, fellas.
get out of his
Bye.
pajamas.
Hey, it looks like you're in yours too.
No, t-shirt.
Oh,
Is that your Superman outfit under there?
Pink.
uh-huh.
Or
Blue
that-
shorts.
that's-
Are they pig jammies?
and then I think that's the color.
Pink's good, man.
And
I'm very happy in pink.
he's in the chat. I love that guy. We need to get him on here more too, Chandy. Yeah. By the way, what I wrote that on the chat that it's weird that news, like usually news like that doesn't make it to America.
Yeah.
Melbourne thing.
Huh? It does.
Yeah.
Any terrorist attack makes it everywhere in the
It
world.
was a terrorist attack. Yeah. Then I guess. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What's up, Creaky? By the way, Creaky, nice live stream last night.
Oh, when the battery ran out?
Yeah, and I'm the one that told you to do it, and then I didn't even get a notification, and so I went to go brush my teeth, and I came back, and Hendrik was writing to me. He's like, Creaky's looking for you.
Oh no, it froze.
Ooh.
Wow, I thought
We
that might
just
have just
lost.
been me. No.
No, we
That
lost
was
Danny.
Yeah. So I was flying back from Perth, obviously, and it was like what 10 to midnight, Danny. And
I think we've lost Danny.
Then he's gone.
No, we don't need him. Bugger.
Keep going with the story though.
so anyway, if you've been following me on Facebook, I made a commitment to do at least a 3-minute live stream every day for 30 days.
Must be getting
And,
close to that 30 now, surely.
Yeah, Saturday is the last day.
Yeah.
But it's not going to go all the way to Christmas. I've enjoyed it so much.
Nice.
It's been awesome. But I was flying back from Perth. I had a massive couple of days over there shooting some films and different videos and stuff for a client. And I just landed in Melbourne like 10 to midnight, and I get a message on Facebook from Danny saying, "You haven't streamed today. Don't miss it. You've got to do it." And I wrote back and said, "Well, I've only got 6% battery left, and I'm gonna do it. I just have to get off the plane. I don't want to be an idiot standing in the line of the aisle of the plane trying to get my bag down and live stream at the same time." So I got off the plane, and he gave me a good idea. He said, "Look, stream until your battery goes flat, see how long it can last, and just talk about how you could have just not done it because it was too hard, but you did, and you showed up." So I did that and got some funny looks going through the airport, but you know what? I didn't care.
Good job.
And
By
the
the way,
battery went flat, and yeah, it was good. So I got it done. And
What
then I
happened? What happened to me, by the way?
I don't
just-
know.
Yeah,
You just froze.
tech is hard.
Tech is hard.
It's the curse.
I'm using Speedify, and
Yeah,
it
I
was
was gonna
using
say, yeah.
the problem with the Speedify, I think, too, is that I think my Optus device stopped going. And
Ooh.
so when one of your devices goes down, it's like it turns your internet off, and to flip over to the whatever's left. It's kind of interesting, but just playing around with all this stuff. By the way, Creaky, for some reason it told me that you downloaded an app, Google Hangouts, or sorry, Google Toolbox or something like that.
No.
I did literally when I signed on, it told me that you did this. So I downloaded it. I wanted to see what this does.
Yeah, yours did that just before.
Yeah, I got that now,
Yeah.
actually.
The virus.
Oh, yeah. So let's see what happens if I
virus.
what happens if I put this.
I like my new light.
Does it say CreatorCast at the bottom?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't see anything.
Wait. Over your name? Over your face down the bottom?
I don't know.
Oh no, it brings in a little. You brought in a little menu on the left-hand side.
How did you see that?
I was just sitting here and it came up.
Anyways,
I use
if tell me if this works. I'm putting something down below. I can't actually see it, so the internet was bored with the conversation. Thanks a lot, Steven. Appreciate
You're,
it.
you're smaller now, Danny.
Yeah, so I think it's supposed to say something down below, like in the lower third.
It's black with black text, and
I
it's not
have it-
actually proper widescreen either.
I have it. If somebody can see what it says and tell me, because I wrote something custom.
And you're not 16:9, where Scotty is. So he's big.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
big.
Emma stole the internet. That's what happened. I see what happened.
Your curtains need an iron, Scotty.
The curtains. Bugger the curtains. This whole-
That reminds me of
You don't want to see this room.
the
This
curtains.
The
Monty
curtains.
Python. One day all of this will be yours. The curtains. Sorry, just the way you said it. All right, sorry. Let's get now. By the way, if you're watching and you're like, "This is Creator Cast," let's see what this is. At this point of time, we are just talking, and it's just we're hanging out.
It's free chat.
It's free chat. Anything goes. You can say the worst thing ever.
No.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got an interesting day tomorrow. I was going to vlog it, but I'm convincing myself not to because I'm chasing someone for money that they owe me tomorrow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds hectic.
The final show.
Call Tim,
How much
private
money?
investigator.
Ballpark figure.
Tens of.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Damn,
yes.
I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that.
Moist.
Well, they owe it, so they should pay it because we did the work. They took the
Yeah.
videos, and they're still using the videos,
Mm.
so they
Wow.
should probably pay for the videos.
I used to do work for Mick Gatto. If you want me to help you out there, mate, send you a link.
No, I
Here,
have
private investigator is in the chat right now.
I have his number. I'm really interested in Tim being a private investigator because I actually have toiled with doing that.
Yes, you
I've
have.
actually thought about starting that.
I gotta
as
fix
a-
my screen here now. I don't know how to fix it. What happened?
No, you just stay
I want to
small.
go back to normal.
You're in your 4x3 little box. Look at you.
Look at ya.
Look at you.
My Mikey card is due to expire. That sucks. I only bought it once so I could use it while I was in Melbourne last
What are
year.
you
at
talking
CreatorCon.
about? Where did that come from?
Random topics with Ben on.
Just got an email. Your Marquee card is due to expire. Do these things
I didn't
lose
even
their
know-
value?
I didn't even know they could.
That sucks. So
I think-
I've got coin on there and I can't use it because I'm not in Melbourne and it's going to expire.
Well,
Yeah,
you-
they'll take it.
How much coin?
Well, I put the minimum amount on it, which was I think it
25
was $50 or something.
Wow.
Well,
Sure.
that's really, that's actually a really important thing to talk about, this MyKey card, because it is a scam. It's by
Looks
far
like
a
it.
terrible system. It costs Victoria 3 times as much to put it in. And meanwhile, the best swipe card transport systems in the world are actually invented by an Australian company from Melbourne, which is the Opal card in the UK, London, and
No, that's the Oyster.
Oyster card
It's
in
Opal in Sydney.
the Oyster card in Singapore or Hong Kong. But anyway, they went with these Canadian mob to do MyKey. It didn't work for like 3 years.
Sorry.
And then they introduced this thing that if your card runs out, they take the money. You don't get your money back.
Yeah.
Where in London or anywhere else in the world, you buy a card, you use it, and then you take the card back, and they say, "Oh, it cost you $10 for the card, but we'll give you all your money back," and they refund you. But in Melbourne, they just steal it. It's a crime.
It's a
It should be an election issue.
the moisture card. What?
So anyway, they're going to axe it anyway soon.
What are they going to replace it with?
Phone, just use your phone.
Huh.
Near field chips.
Chips.
All right, fellas, I'm going to roll.
All right.
I'm
That's
knackered.
like I said. It's anything at this point in time. You can say whatever you want to say. So if you want to roll,
How come
Alright,
we've
I'm
got
gonna
Ben
roll.
on his chat in the picture?
No, that's the email I just got.
Oh. Interesting.
Random.
All right.
And yeah, and I only got it so I could travel in Melbourne when I was down there with you Yahoos for CreatorCon.
Yeah, it is.
I thought Jay would have lent you a skateboard.
yeah. So did I. He didn't. He let Gina one, but not us.
Jay,
Oh, yeah,
Jay had a
when-
little bit of an edge. Jay had a little bit of an edge tonight. He had Ben on. He had you in his sights.
He did, didn't he?
Too many reds. Too much bachelorette. You got all fired up.
Oh, but
He's so used to the drama.
I thought someone might have mentioned jet boards or something.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
tomorrow we have
Come on, Ben, on
we're going live again in 15 hours, and I do have one question I want to bring up tomorrow is about when people email you and ask you to do things like on your channel, like for affiliates, or what is that called? Like a brand deal. Like I get emails all the time, and I don't know if it's a real thing or
Oh, your
not.
vacuum
Like
cleaner one.
that was that was one. I had like that. My response was really funny, and they're like, "Oh, sorry." They thought I was making fun of them. I was like, "No, it was a joke." The vacuum cleaner asked me if I wanted to review their product, and I said, "Well, here's my review. It sucks."
Yeah.
All right, Dad.
I know, right? It was terrible. Anyways,
All right, I'm gonna go.
but I'm gonna bring that up tomorrow. See you, Scotty. Bye,
Alright.
Scotty. Everyone say
See
bye
you
to
guys.
Scotty on YouTube. It was great to have all the four original cast on.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll try and watch tomorrow.
All right, sounds
I'll
good.
do my best. All right, see you guys.
You best.
See you, Scotty.
See ya.
See you.
So
I've got
And
one
then
here,
three.
Danny, that
It was 3.
that came in today actually.
What did? I can't stand the fact that my framing is all off. It just drives me nuts.
I
love it.
screen shared that. Read this one.
Ben on. Can I just say your
Can you
picture
read
is
it
so
to us?
clear?
Just because I don't feel like reading right now.
Okay, am I on? Is my
Yes,
screen on?
yes.
It says, "Hi." It says it's from a woman called Anna, and it says, "How are you? It's glad to know you from YouTube.com.
Sorry, that's
We are looking for someone to write product reviews in exchange for free samples. We are a new seller on Amazon.com.au, and we recently launched blah 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 yada yada." Got a microphone there that she wants to sell. We promise that our product really with great quality and special design, and we sure that our product really can bring a big traffic to your website. It'll be highly appreciated if you can make a video review on YouTube as well as Amazon. May I know your idea? And I just trashed those.
No. What was it? Sent you our best wishes and waiting your reply.
Sent you and we are waiting your early reply. Regards, Anna. And I
Wow.
just ignore those ones.
Good
Yeah,
job.
because I just got one recently that was like a VPN these people from like a VPN service, Pro XPN, and they were like, "We'd love to know if you can shout us out in your next video and blah blah blah, and you get 50% off coupon for your people and affiliate links." And I literally wrote back and I said, "Listen, and I know that not everybody in this chat agrees with this, but I don't do the YouTube videos strictly for money." So I was like, "I don't do it for money, but if you have a great product, I'd love to try it out, and if it's something I believe in, something I think it's valuable for my viewers, I'll be happy to share it." And then they're like, "Oh, that'd be great. It's a VPN. It makes it so you're anonymous and this and that." And I'm like, really? I don't think any of my viewers are gonna be like, "Oh, VPN. I definitely want to look like I'm in Turkey when I'm surfing the web." Like,
What a knockout!
maybe the people in China, like Warren, might find that.
You can tell with
Not
that.
miseries.
Nice
So-
miseries. And Danny, you can pass on to Emma that I'm ignoring her moments
Creepy.
of disrespect at the moment.
Her creepy or the
The what?
red?
I refuse to hear it.
Are you talking about creepy? I'm confused.
Yes.
I haven't been watching
I
the chat.
refuse to hear it. She keeps saying it, and it's now in capital letters.
Oh, the creepy. Hi, creepy.
Yeah, so I'm just ignoring.
She loves
I'm
turkey.
ignoring her. She's going to cause me branding issues.
Creepy might be better than creaky. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she might be onto something. So have we got to the announcement yet?
Yeah, we did. Did you not hear it?
Oh, was that you're doing it in America?
Yeah, I realized that it probably wasn't like the biggest announcement for people watching right now because they don't care about that timing. But we're gonna do 2 midweek chats because, I mean, maybe not all of us are gonna be there every time, but it's. I think it's a good idea.
I think you need the American market.
That's where everybody is.
Yes, Warren, very good point. I delete any email that starts with "Hello, friend." Exactly. if it's not a personal addressed email,
Yeah,
I'm out.
I agree with
I'm out. I'm straight out.
I agree with that too. That if they write, "I saw your video on YouTube," it's like, well, what video? Or like when I listed my drone on Gumtree and I get a text message and it's like, "We're really interested in your product. Can you please email us at this?" And I'm like, what product are you talking about? I actually listed like 5 things at the same time. So obviously they are just some kind of scamming people. So
I'll tell you what's worse than those emails are, and that's the spam that comes off LinkedIn. You know,
yeah.
spam from LinkedIn of, hey, hey, I caught your attention. Let me give you a call tomorrow and I'll make your business triple in size because I've worked with agencies just like yours all the time. It's like, okay, I don't have my agency anymore. I work by myself.
So
Obviously didn't do any
VPN
research.
keeps you from getting hacked somehow. I know that it definitely makes you a little bit more private. Like, I mean, if you're going to download like BitTorrents and stuff, you can use that to bypass,
What, you're
all
going to crank up LimeWire again, are you?
You can probably chime in with
Morpheus.
this. You need to use a VPN in China because nothing else works unless you use the Chinese authorized VPN.
I just think that it's like, what video of mine did they watch to where they thought, hey, he should sell VPNs for us? Like, I didn't. What video would that be?
Next you'll be doing Better Health.
Yes. Like
Emule, far out. I remember that.
LimeWire.
I was actually, I don't know how old Funky Miller is, but I was in Canada in 2000 when Napster was in full swing.
Yeah.
Actually, the Napster, like when it was right banging. And I was completely blown away by what was going on because I had, and I still have them right here, I was a mini disc guy, and I thought this was amazing that I could put music onto a smaller format CD and then rearrange it later on and digitally manipulate it. And then I get to Canada and friend of mine shows me this thing called Napster, and she's like, "Oh, what album have you got there?" And I just got it was the latest Ween album at the time, which would have been White Pepper. And I was like, I got White Pepper. And she's like, she searches White Pepper. She goes right click, show more by this artist, shows all of the albums by Ween, and she starts downloading them. I'm like, what? What insanity is this? Where are they coming from? And then at the bottom of the screen, someone popped up with a little chat, and they say, "Oh, I like Ween as well." And we start chatting, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even use the internet before this. And I'm like, this is incredible. Fair enough, it was all like 96 kilobits a second bit rate crap, but it was just amazing.
Mini discs were amazing. I used to record my voiceovers onto mini discs.
Yeah.
And
Did you have an MZ R90?
I don't know what.
That was the big
what
one
they
for
had
the
then,
day.
but used to slide it in there and record my own voiceovers. So you didn't need an audio guy recording the voiceovers for you.
Chandy raises a good point. How long did it take to download back then? And this is the thing that confused me. In Canada in 2000, in downtown Vancouver, in this building, this apartment complex where I was house sitting for a little while, there was a hole in the wall, which was the internet connection, and it was called a T1 connection. Now, I don't know what a T1, and maybe Funky Miller might know what a T1 connection is in terms of speeds, but I tell you what, man, I downloaded album after album after album, and it was almost, you'd see the blue status bar go, play, done. And I came back to Australia and I logged in and downloaded Napster onto my PC, my Windows PC, and went to talk with my friend back in Canada, and I got into her collection to download everything, and it said like approximate download time like 387 years or something like that. I was like, all right, this isn't going to work. That was dial-up versus whatever T1 was.
Simply Beth playing a little bit blue in the chat.
Simply a glory hole. It was a glory hole. Never trust a hole in the wall. Yeah. I wouldn't mind finding out what a T1 connection's speed were.
I think we lost Danny.
He just walked out. He's like that. Let him go. If your office has a T1 line, it means that the phone company has brought a fiber optic line into your office. This was in 2000. Oh, goodness me. And what the point I'm getting at there is that was part of the rent in the building. Like that was already there. You just had to like pay the rent and you had it. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, that is a very kind offer. Very kind offer for you about the mini DV camcorder. Yes, because Benon, you may not know, but I have a whole wall of mini DV tapes here, particularly of all my kids when they were babies. And I lent my mini DV camera out. And it never came back. And I can't actually remember who I lent it to.
I have 3.
And I'm wanting to digitize them all, if that makes sense.
This guy here,
that guy.
my Sony TRV 900.
Gold.
This guy here, which is a high 8 digital 8, so that allows me to convert the old school high 8 cassettes.
Wow.
Which are slightly larger than the mini DV cassettes.
Yeah.
And I also have a deck, which is down there, which is a SVHS and a mini DV VCR deck with a digital output, which means you can play a VHS tape and it bumps the signal out through the DV out, which is insane for that's how I capture all of my From the Vault Fridays. And I have a third video camera down there, which doesn't even belong to me, but I found leftover in a tour bus after a tour. And now I've got 3 camcorders from the 1990s.
Fantastic. I've got one here, but it doesn't work.
So do you need something converted? Because if you do, I can do it for you.
Oh man, so many. I wouldn't waste your.
You need to come up here, bring all your tapes, and spend the week just doing it yourself.
Yeah, there's like 20 boxes of them. Take forever.
Hip Hoop Hooray says, for our information, Danny Black is explaining what Creatorcast is to her brother.
Oh, Hip Hooray's brother's there.
Who wants to see my $50 vlogging mic? I'm holding the fort here while you go. Okay, so it's just me. All right, back to... So this is more like a Gives a Minute live stream now. So this week on Gives a Minute, Outdoor Man with the Van. I was just enjoying that. No, just kidding.
Now this was my first.
Oh yes.
This little Panasonic. Now this was gold in its day because it was so small.
I want to compare because I think that's the same as mine.
But it took an SD card in it too, which is cool.
Yeah.
But this bugger, let me tell you.
Did you guys miss me or something? Did you need help?
Oh, hold on. Who's interrupting our chat, Venom?
We're right into this.
That's Danny. This thing was cool, but this bugger let me down in the biggest way. My oldest daughter, Junior Burger,
Same camera?
No, yours is got the bigger bottom on it. Your battery goes on the side.
Oh, yeah. Yep, gotcha.
So my daughter, my junior burger was born cesarean, so we knew when she was going to come.
Yep.
And so the night before she was born, I was like, oh, I better charge the batteries and get the camera ready. And the bloody thing broke.
Oh, dude.
The night before.
That's terrible.
So it was all right. I went and grabbed one off a mate, but it made me run around the night before and get one. But yeah, I've never been able to fix it.
Well, this one belongs to Jet, the bass player in Tracer. Jet, if you happen to be watching this now or at any time in the future, I've got your camcorder. You left it in the bus in Germany, and I kept it. It's all covered in dust.
Yeah, so it's cool. I love going back and looking at all the old bits and pieces. I actually just found an old camera of mine, film camera. So,
who do you film births? Why do you film births? Why would you not film births? It's like you film every birthday you ever have as a kid. Why not film the very first one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like
Grandpa Tech with Benon and Creepy. Jeez, you've really got a new name there, haven't you? Creepy.
Yeah, I refuse to engage.
Fair enough.
I disengage with it.
It's time for more Grind My Gears.
I blame blackers.
Hey.
Did you ever see the Sony Mavica? The
No.
first digital camera with a floppy drive?
Oh, we still have 20 viewers? What are you guys talking about?
I'm talking tech here.
Tech. Old school.
Can I show you something that I bought off Instagram while I was drunk?
Wait till I get out my Macintosh Classic, which is actually set up on my.
Do you really
desk
have one?
over there. Yeah, it's legit.
Holy crap.
So you know those ads you see on...
Hang on. What do you, when you say Macintosh Classic, what are you referring to? What model?
I'll take a photo of it. Like the 1984.
Chandy knows. The Sony Mavica.
Let me put that up there for you to have a look at.
Oh wow, that looks like a 2C or something. Dude, does that work?
Yes, it does.
Wow, man.
And I'm attempting to connect it to the internet.
I'll swap you one of my digital. I'll give you Jet's camcorder if you give me that Macintosh.
No deal. No deal. Yeah. No.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is super cool.
Actually, while we're pulling out tech, I'll pull out this mini disc player because I want to show it and then tell you where it came from.
My plan is...
Got a new subscriber on CreatorCast, site access.
Fantastic. We must be doing a great job. I'm redesigning this, obviously, this background, and I've found a stand-up table from IKEA, which I think is going to do the job. But I want to get that Apple computer in the background and see if I can get it to play YouTube.
What kind of resolution would that be?
Yeah, no, it'd be like 8-bit.
Monochrome.
Yeah, it'd be monochrome 8-bit. It'd be fantastic. So, yeah, I'm going to try.
Whoops. Sorry for I can't quite get this out. Where's Jay when you need a sexual innuendo joke?
Jay.
She said.
Feisty Jay. Oh, Benon, you won't believe that my keyboard's now covered in black stuff. It's off the camera's deteriorating.
Is it really? That's like the GoPro that Pete R sent me from Canada, which is all sticky. That sounds dubious, but it's legit. You know what I mean?
Moist.
Did you ever watch that vlog I made? It's like the GoPro Hero. You know, not like what do they call it?
I got the Hero 3.
No, they came out. It was called the Hero 5.
Or is it the Session 5?
No, well before that. It's up here actually. I'll get it.
Little junior burger has this. This is my oldest daughter. This is a pair of her socks.
Oh, what do we got a sock there now?
And this
talking
is
about things being sticky, and you come back with a sock.
And this is how she stores her
the
GoPro.
session. Gotcha. That's fair enough.
Pretty
Cool
cool
way to do
for an
it.
11-year-old to have a session.
That guy there. That is the.
Oh yeah, that one with the riveted bits on the front. Yeah, amazing.
Actually, that was the first GoPro Hero, and it's the Hero 5.
Yeah.
Because it's 5 megapixel. But it's really sticky. Like when you take it out of the casing, it's like tacky, like some kind of glue.
The waterproof or whatever they've put on it is deteriorating.
Yeah. Well, this was unopened because Pete sent it to me from Canada because he had 4 of them or something. He said, I want you to open it on camera to see if it's sticky. And sure enough, sticky.
Did you see that Marquez Brownlee opened a brand new Game Boy during the week? Unboxed.
A brand new Game Boy. Wow.
It was an old original Game Boy still in its box, and he opened it. He
Now,
just
can I
he
pull
just
that
kissed
up?
by a couple of grand.
Hang on a sec. I'm going to try to move my camera and show you this. It might be
It's
a
a
little
show
bit
and tell with Ben on and Creaky, and Danny's not participating.
tech show and
I'm
tell.
trying to participate.
Can you see this?
Oh yeah, that's that old video.
No, that's a mini disc player.
Oh yeah, it is too.
And it's like a big golden box with 2 optical inputs at the back and 1 optical output at the back.
Yeah.
All remote controlled, all working perfectly. And I was walking past my house back at the Benny flat back up in Sydney.
In your
And
pajamas?
it was
Ben
next to
in his pajamas as well.
It was sitting next to a tree. I was like, I'll go and pick that up. It was a mini disc player. I picked it up, plugged it in, works perfect.
Yeah, mini discs were better than CDs, but they just never got the market share.
Yeah, they were huge in the Asian market.
Yeah, but they just put so much tech into them. Like they were hardcore, like as you said, 2 optical outputs, crazy, right?
Just amazing to be able to like take your music onto a cartridge, take it with you, rearrange tracks, retitle them.
Your phone is going down towards it's
falling.
very or sorry, your phone, your camera. By the way, I don't have any old stuff here because I only came to Australia in 2014. I didn't bring all my old stuff with me. So I feel like I can't play this game, but I have lots of old stuff somewhere.
You've got old memories.
Somewhere. All right. You know what? Because you guys were so rude not caring about what I bought when I was drunk on Instagram. I'm gonna save that for my I'm gonna save that for my live stream tomorrow night on Here's Danny Black. So sorry, you don't get to see it tonight.
You're going to be busy tomorrow night on Wednesday.
What, deleting Candy Crush?
So
It's gonna take 1 second to do that.
your credibility is currently in the gutter. Everyone was expecting it to happen, and you're coming up with
my fault. I'm
coming up
telling
with
you,
excuses like an addict.
servers, and it was people telling me it was too late for them. They're too tired or sleepy.
I tripped over the needle, fell in my arm. I didn't mean to take it.
Exactly. My ex tried to show me a porn that he had dubbed off VHS.
I just turned on the computer and it just happened to be on RedTube.
He recorded fast forwarding through the boring parts. Oh, that's very funny to read. Oh, I'm glad.
What's she saying? My ex tried to show me a porn that he dubbed off a VHS tape. He recorded fast forwarding through the boring parts and got pissed at me for laughing. That's pretty funny. That must make it about 5 a.m. for you now, Simply Beth. Maybe get some sleep.
No, she's up. She's ready.
Are you
She's
doing
ready
a
to roll.
daily vlog
Well,
or
we asked her
something?
to come on. It's 5:30, by the way, almost where she is. And Simply Beth, if you're around at, like I said, 8 p.m. Tonight, your time, come join us on Creator Cast. Well, we do.
Simply Beth's been a little bit blue tonight.
What do you mean, blue?
Just in her comments, she's been a little bit on the.
What are you talking about? She's made some great
A little
comments.
bit on the sassy side in terms of sexual innuendos.
That's because you guys started all that recently.
I didn't.
By the way, we got Funky Miller, Floyd, Ben, Tim. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply by the 5. Hendrick 6. Warren 7. Steve McLean. I'm just trying to count to see if
She's always blue.
Shandy. Have you guys checked out Shandy's YouTube?
Yeah, I think I did.
He goes around.
Shandy was on a couple of weeks ago.
I think he pops in every now and then. I mean, it's been a small amount of times that we've had him. But he's a great guy. Great channel. Great. He posts about food. Don't watch it when you're hungry.
Here's a funny question, Danny.
Yeah.
Maybe more aimed at you because, Cricky, you haven't got as much content on your channel. But Danny, do you ever see like strange videos starting to rise and you're not sure why they're getting views?
Oh, you're like your own videos, yeah.
Yeah. That could be a segment we dig into every now and then. I've got a weird one happening at the moment, which I can't really explain. But have you got anything like that?
I do. I mean, but
Share it.
Well, I mean, some of it, the weirdest stuff is like, I did the video. I did a road trip around America and did what 30 videos in like 3 months or something like that. And it was every video. And Ben, you were a fan by then, so you were watching like river rafting in New Orleans and all that stuff. And by the end of it, like the videos only got like small little views here and there. And then so I did a recap of all of that 3 months in one video, and that video has gone over like, to me that's a lot, but at 14,000 views or so. It just like kind of came out of nowhere. But the thing that like the last video that I posted, and Ben, you said that you really enjoyed it. Hey, Joe was really big on it. He said he watched it like 3 times. Like videos like that, honestly, I struggle to post because I'm not sure they're good enough. Like I think they're not my favorite video that I've done for myself.
Man,
and then everyone else is giving me positive feedback, going like, "Oh, that was the best one you've done." And I'm like, "Really? Was it?" And
Is
then
this your Great Barrier Reef one?
yeah.
Aside from the product being backwards, which is
apparently I was wearing the mask wrong, which I'll fix anyways. Which actually I think that actually works better because then it gives me a reason to do another video. But
well, the person providing you with the video should have given you instructions maybe on how to.
I think the reason why I think it was like a weird video, and I think this could mean a lot for other people, is the content is important, so it gets out there. But the problem is that I know what it could have been, meaning like I know all the footage that I had to cut to make that just like 6 minutes. And being on the ship and doing all the things I did, I was like, there's so much more I could have done, but I was I was like juggling 4 or 5 videos that I was trying to make, which I ended up only making 2 out of all of those things I was trying to do. And it brought me back to thinking and like remembering what it was like back in the day where you do a video, you're done, then you move on to the next video, you do that, you're done, you go on. And I think that that's where I want to be, because when I'm on a ship and I'm like, I got to embrace this and do a tip video of this and that, it's like, I had to wear I'd put the same shirt on just to keep continuity. And even though it was like maybe 5 days difference or whatever, it just, it was very frustrating. And that last ship experience, because I was trying to do that. And then the vagabond thing, I really worked hard on trying to get that right, but then I ended up not doing it yet. So yeah. So anyways, long story short, from Benon's question, some videos. Yeah.
I suppose the other thing is that you got to realize is that the viewer doesn't know what you've got in terms of, oh, I had that and I wish I could have used it.
Absolutely,
or I had that, I wish I could have used it.
What I'm thinking.
Yeah, but the viewer doesn't know. So as long as you use the best stuff, they're going to enjoy it. So I think that's an issue that a lot of people, you always should overshoot, and there's always things that you leave out, and you just have to have the skills and the abilities to know what comes first and what can be left out.
Yeah. No, I mean, and one thing I feel I'm really good at on the videos is knowing when to cut things. When some people want to hold on to things, I can be brutal with it and just cut it out. It's gone, but
no, you got a very good pace in your videos. So
and your voiceovers, man. Like I know because we've talked about it, and you might have even explained it. But you record what Cricky will know the term a slate. You record like an audio slate of just background ambient noise. So then when you do your voiceover inside, you can add that underneath it as well to make it all authentic. So it sounds like it's on a ship. Incredible, man. Like just that small detail makes everything flow more fluidly. And your continuity with the same shirt.
Well, with that voiceover video, like I kind of gave away the secret that sometimes I will dub over my voice.
Yeah, well, you could
not like a lot of it, just maybe like 2 words before I go into a real voiceover. Yeah. And then you don't hear the difference because it sounds so normal. I do a lot of that. Glenn Phillip, what's up, morning all? By the way, I want to say hi to Cricket Guy because he popped in. This is the part of the stream that we just kind of talk because nobody wants to leave, and we're here. And
Steve says that you left him on the cutting room floor, Danny.
People wanted to come up with a name because I know that on Pusha they call themselves the Blue Inch Group, #Blue Inch Group. But what could they be called? The Blue
I reckon it should be the opposite, where only one person gets a wrench throughout the week. It's
But
like, who's
nobody-
getting the wrench this week?
Glenn Phillips here. He doesn't have a wrench.
I'd give it to him,
See,
man. Gotta
Glenn, you should stay without a wrench just to be different. Hey, like don't be like everybody else. Decline our wrench. If we give you a wrench, decline it.
I prefer a hammer.
I like it because if we talk about something, you guys are all good. You can post a link if you want to. I feel like if CreatorCast ever got to a bigger point where there was, oh my gosh, is Mark Ensby finally here? Jeez.
Mark Ensby?
Who's that guy?
The Spanner Blues.
What's a spanner?
Spanner is a shifter, like that tool.
Oh, that didn't work. That was me that posted, Warren, your name in the chat. I didn't kind of mean it to do that.
Are we both logged in as CreatorCast?
I mean, Danny, what are you doing?
There's a joke about Tasmanian water. It's so cold down there, they call it spanner water.
I just don't get that. What is it?
Because it tightens your nuts. Because it's so cold.
Okay, I like that. That's funny. Creaky, where do you have a light for your face?
Yeah, I turned it off. I'm tired.
CreatorCast isn't that important. I know.
Wow, that's lazy streaming. Hey, I turned it off because it's too bright.
Well,
Blue Jays.
ooh.
Could you imagine? It's
Pretty
like,
cool
I
light,
would do the same. Hey,
Yeah,
Andy, this is the one I bought the other day when you and I were chatting.
yeah, it's better. It's much better on my eyes
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
put a bit of mood lighting. Put a bit of mood lighting in here.
Yeah, it's much better.
How does that look to you guys? Do you guys like that? See, now the Happy
Now I'm brighter than Ben on.
Happy
That's
Canadian,
better,
he's
isn't
been doing what is it, Live-Vember, and he's been posting every day. The problem is, and I'd love it if he came on here because I could tell him, and I don't want to say it in a stream, but it's like he doesn't have a good light, and it just looks really dark and hard to watch.
Who doesn't have a good light?
What are
Canadian.
you talking about? It's fine like this. This is cool. This is the late hours.
Why am I?
boys and
Oh,
girls.
it's still bright because I have a second monitor that's bright.
Welcome back to
Late Show.
Late Night on CreatorCast,
You guys have any
where you just
questions?
turn your lights off and lay back, and we will talk and entertain you. Danny will strum the guitar, plucking.
All we
some
need is the band,
sensual strings.
the jazz band in the background.
Let's talk about tech. I'm holding in my hands
Get the guitar.
a GoPro Hero 5 from the early 2000s.
White light. That's blue. It's very bad for you.
Wow.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. Happy tonight. Walking in winter. No, wait, not in Australia. Hey,
I'm gonna put my light
Creaky
back
said
on.
it's time to start doing Christmas music. He said now.
Oh, yeah, man. I am all over Christmas. I am all up and about on
Dude,
Christmas.
so am I. I'm getting my light on, by the way.
Man, all
I
up and
can't sit there
about.
without a light on. Kills me.
My only concern is that when I went to take my kids to the Maya Christmas windows last year, there was a little bit of a terror incident. And
Did you say terror or terror?
terror? And obviously there was one this week, last week in Melbourne, which was on the opening night of the Christmas windows. So
What's the Christmas windows thing? I don't know what this is.
so Maya department store in Burke Street here has
Angle.
Christmas windows that they open, and they're like robotic windows that tell a story. And
Oh.
it's pretty much a Christmas tradition in Melbourne to go to the windows and take your kids there, and you line up for an hour and walk past 6 windows in about 5 minutes, and then you're done.
Isn't that like Amsterdam?
Different windows.
Oh, different kind of windows. Okay.
Different color lights as well.
Yeah, different kind
Just
of
one-
lights.
just
shade of
different
red.
color. Red is fine.
Yeah, but my kids love it. So the Melbourne version.
Please, Ben, on you saw Funky Miller's comment.
After dark, of course.
We had it dark.
Funky Miller of course, he is touching himself.
Steve.
No, I wasn't. I mean, how can you not touch yourself? You know, you've got like your hands.
That's a weird question to ask, by the way.
I'm touching my face. I'm touching my leg. I'm
prefer-
touching my elbow, my shoulder.
I preferred Ben on in the dark. Now, just to clarify, the lights that I've got on at the moment are exactly the same lights that I use whenever I go streaming, but because I had this light on, I think my camera has turned down.
So you haven't got it set to manual exposure. just on an auto exposure, so it's changing.
Yeah, and I've got,
I don't know anybody else.
Danny just turned
When
his
I
mic
think
right up.
about you, what?
Did you turn your mic up then, Danny?
No,
Wow.
I was really quiet.
See, I've gone brighter now. So I'm well lit now,
Yeah, it's well lit. All right.
and I've changed nothing. Anyway,
Anyways, this is the part of the stream that if you wanted to know what the special announcement was, we said it about an hour ago. Right? It's about an hour ago.
Hey, how are we going on subscribers on this channel?
yeah, Hendrik, I understand.
We have 313.
Not that it's
Definitely not enough for us to really, really, really put this much effort into it. But at the same time, we just like doing it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good way to be.
Did you guys say you only had 313 subscribers?
I think so.
Okay, well, I've got to go to bed now.
Why?
It's not
Oh,
worth
'cause-
it's not
'cause
worth
you
your
just
time
said-
to be here.
Yeah, but you haven't been doing this for a year. Over a year.
316 says Robert Mueller.
316.
It's been a good night.
Okay. Well, what,
Hey.
I need to look at. I don't know where I want to see where like.
Are we still on air? Hello?
I got a question, a
Yeah,
random
we're still in
question.
there. I just want to see how many thumbs ups we got.
Danny, are you looking at a MacBook Pro or an iMac there?
I don't have an iMac. Right now
sorry.
I'm looking at a monitor that's connected to my MacBook Pro.
Creaky, you're looking at an iMac, aren't you?
Yes.
Have you got a mouse?
Yes?
Okay, random pop quiz.
I have
Show the
3.
bottom of your mouse to your camera and see how much dust is on it.
Oh, yeah. Crazy. You
Just
gotta
out of
scratch- I gotta
curiosity.
scratch it off all the time. You gotta
Yeah,
put
look
it
at
in focus.
look at yours
Look
at
at
the
mine.
top there.
Yeah, no.
Focus.
Focus.
Mine's
with
not
that.
too bad, surprisingly.
One thumb's down. Whose thumb is down?
Yeah, crazy.
Night, you all beautiful
Jay.
bastards. What is
I think it was Jay.
Funky Miller with the DeFranco sign in.
Funky Miller.
I tell you what's really funny is
On the bed. All right, hey, give Miss Riz a good foot rub from all the Creator Cast guys.
What's really funny is PewDiePie starting to subtly take the P1SS out of Phil DeFranco.
P1. Oh,
You can say take the piss out of Philip
Yeah,
DeFranco.
exactly.
Why would-
Well, I like to think
PewDiePie is
that's
taking the
about-
piss out of Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, PewDiePie. He loves it. He uses his intro lines and
I didn't hear that, but it's strange.
no, just he's weaving it into all like probably the last.
I've been watching a lot of his stuff. Like his stuff has gotten more interesting for me lately.
PewDiePie's genius.
He is really funny.
Yeah,
I'm
crazy.
finding Philip DeFranco a little bit annoying of late, to be
Yeah.
completely honest. I've
He's a
kind of
bit
tuned
bad.
out of him.
He's not for you, Benon. He's for Americans.
He makes you too angry, Ben.
No, it's not. Like I feel like he's good at his thing, but sometimes it's just too much. Like there's never really a pause or a. It's just ding 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 ding.
But that's what I like about it because I don't have time to sit there and wait for all that stuff to go on.
I don't know.
I don't think that he's not. I think that he's not. I wouldn't be interested in watching it if I didn't live in America because he's basically talking about America stuff.
Yeah. I guess that's probably the main crux of it. It's like the world doesn't exist outside of his America. I mean, and then when it does, it's like we have to talk about the crisis in Yemen, but yet there was a terrorist attack in Melbourne, Australia, which didn't get a mention.
No,
You know what I mean?
No, I totally didn't.
Yeah. And by the way, Robert Mueller, I do watch PewDiePie from time to time. Like I'm not a huge I'm not subscribed, but if something comes up in my actually it's usually from Philip DeFranco says PewDiePie did this or PewDiePie did that, I'll go and watch it. Yeah. I like his stuff though. I like what PewDiePie does.
Where's
Seems
Mark
like a nice
Ensby
dude as
gone?
well.
I think Mark Ensby came in, dropped one sneaky little chat comment, and then has disappeared.
Right.
So
Do you know
that,
what this is?
oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, that reminds me. I've still
How's
got
that diet going, Danny? And going to the gym?
Actually going really good. I've been hitting the gym just about every day. Just about. It's been good, but I can eat this because I've been good.
Benon, did you ever try your little thingo?
They're coming. I haven't tried them yet. No, it's right there, waiting to be
Who's thumbing
ate.
down? Who's thumbing us down?
I don't know, but I'll add to it. Let's make it 3.
How do you? I can't even
There's
find
3.
You got to hold
3
it.
thumbs down.
That's crazy. Could never do it.
Did you hear that?
Siri, what's she saying?
All I said was 3 thumbs down. Didn't do it that time, but the other time it did. She kicked off. 6 thumbs downs now. Damn, that went from 2 to 6 pretty quick.
Well, because you asked people to do it.
Yeah, just do it. Who really cares? I mean,
Can we get as many thumbs downs as ups? Because that would be pretty cool.
By the way, it tells me if someone's a moderator and they thumbs it down, it tells me who did it.
That's pretty handy. I know. That's
see
why.
it. I see
That's why.
everybody who did it.
Disappear.
I'm gonna undo you. You're not going to be a moderator anymore.
That's why they do the That's why they do. Pusha
change it.
Studios does that.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes to change it. Otherwise, you lose the blue. Honestly, I can't do that because I literally am making that up. I have no idea who hit the
No, don't say that because Hendrik just admitted it.
Oh, did he?
I give in. He said.
Did he
Surely
really?
Hendrik wouldn't. Hendrik's a long-time supporter. One of the greats.
3 thumbs downs.
I see what happens. If you thumbs down it, you lose your thumbs up. So it swaps it back. That's why it's going up and down like this. Stephen McLaughlin.
Robert, you liked it, so you get a wrench.
Yeah, Robert deserves a wrench. He's almost first one on all my
I have a
live
question.
streams.
Do you guys ever thumbs anything down?
Danny, you should speak to Robert Mueller about how to get my Facebook Live notifications because he is very often first on.
I wish I knew.
Hey, actually,
Oh, you know what it is? Hendrik, I swear he had the wrench. So I bet you if you did thumbs it down, you do lose it.
Oh, you lose the
'Cause
wrench.
I didn't take him off.
Hendrik,
strange.
you lost your wrench for thumbs downing.
Hey, since we have everybody here, whatever that means. All right, Hendrik, I made you a moderator again. Can you comment so it shows that you have a blue wrench? And then show the blue wrench and then thumbs it down. Adelaide Kurz at the best. He must have did it too because he had a wrench before.
He's still got his
Oh,
wrench.
Ben, you're taking
God.
people off. You're doing that. Ben, you're
I
doing
was
it.
doing it.
You're doing it.
Ben,
I know
I'm
you are.
gaming you. Oh, that's it. You had me.
Oh,
I was just
Oh,
waiting to see. I was just waiting to see how long it would take for Danny to catch on that it was me doing it.
I was so confused. I'm like, why is it gone?
At first, I did it to the people that said they thumbs downed it, and then I did it. I realized I'd have to do it to myself as well at that point.
Wrenchgate. I love it.
Wrench.
Spannergate.
Creaky, going back to your 30 days of live streaming on Face Machine, how's it been going? Like, what's been the outcome, if you like?
It's been awesome, actually. Look, as I say on the live streams, they've been pretty much scratch and dent in the sense that they haven't been overproduced. It's just been like last night when I was getting off the plane and walking through the airport, just talking about whatever's on my mind at the time.
I'll have to watch that one. I didn't catch it.
I try and keep Monday to Thursday sort of content minded. So I give people tips about storytelling and setting their voice and all that sort of stuff. So the value sort of during the work week, and then from Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, I keep it a bit lighter and a bit more fun.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm finding is, thanks, Adelaide Crazy goes, I could listen to you talk all day, Creaky. Thank you. I wish you'd have
You
a
do
word
have
to
a
my
very
wife.
baritone voice. It's very nice to listen to.
Oh, cool. I might do some voiceovers on
What
Fiverr.
are you going to do?
So yes, that's been awesome.
The ASMR Creek.
No, I've got an ASMR idea. It's going to be classic. It's going to be fantastic.
Okay.
It's going to take over the world, my ASMR idea. And I'm combining 2 niches.
Ah.
The double niche attack. Not telling anyone because I'll steal it. It's that good.
Is it going to be clothed on or clothed off?
It will not have me.
Okay.
Won't be me. No, not me. I'm not good enough to do it.
I did my first ever reading on ASMR the other night, and I got completely slammed by Tim, I believe it was, not surprisingly.
Actually, I meant to watch that. I want to
Told
watch
me about how my tonality was all inconsistent. It's like, dude,
I'm a
calm
beginner.
down. I'm not an author. I'm not a
Professional narrator.
I'm not a reader. Hey.
I think that is what's funny about this. Like a lot of the time, and one of the big reasons, like, the servers and all that stuff push Candy Crush back is I was trying to let people know this is all for fun, man. Like, don't take this stuff so seriously. Like, I know that not everybody does. And sometimes you want to be taken seriously in a way, but at the same time, we're not doing this for like TV. Like, this is just us turning our cameras on and having a chat and having fun in the process. And I mean, I don't know. I miss you guys during the week.
I'll be honest, man. The first time that you had those server issues annoyed the crap out of me, because I literally was out working on my van, keeping an eye on my thing, saying, okay, I'm going to go and clean up so I can go in and watch him delete Candy Crush at 1 p.m. Okay, cool. I can keep doing this, can keep doing that. Cool. Go inside. I'll sit down at my computer. 2 p.m. Could I have messed that up? Could that be a time zone thing? Maybe. Okay.
You nearly sent him to the asylum, Danny.
I'm really sorry.
Honestly, you made me
walk in from the outside.
You made me question it. I was like, maybe I got that wrong. All right, I'll go back outside. I went out for another hour, came back in, that said live in 3 more hours or 3 hours at 5 p.m. I was like, what the hell?
By the way, and the other night, I just realized this. Ben, you said something about how your Optus can sometimes shut down or whatever, right?
Yeah, if you haven't got it plugged in.
Like, because tonight,
the battery.
I kept popping off, and I'm wondering if that's because it was saying that this thing was
battery's flat. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's plugged into my USB to get that secondary thing.
So you're tethering to USB?
Yeah. And so I was wondering if maybe that could have been the reason why I kept cutting off when we were live on Saturday on my live stream channel.
Maybe the USB doesn't charge it as much as it drains.
Yeah, there's that too.
And thanks. I'm sure that, by the way, Tim, I'm sure Ben appreciates the constructive criticism.
Yeah, Tim, I
learning, I'm sure.
I get it.
It was Hendrik who got into you, was it? Or was it Tim?
No, it's Tim. I thought it would be more effective if your voice was totally flat tone-wise, not rising up and down. But I was trying to tell a story which had inflections and high points and low points.
Well, you know what? There's an ASMR reader for everyone.
I want to watch it.
You just got to find the one that floats your boat.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not that good at it to start with, but I enjoyed it, and it was fun to read a story, and I think I'll do it again and again.
I'd really love you to read the New Testament. And
page turning. I want to page turn the whole Bible. That was one of my games.
And keep your angle angel.
Page turn the whole Bible. That's such every single page.
Page turn every single page of the Bible.
And get your angle angel jokes going when you read you got to read the text.
Reading it, and every time it says angel, I say angle.
Yeah, because I love that about you. Because I don't know. I think people think you're not doing it on purpose, and I just love the in joke that I've now given away to everyone. So sorry about that, but
that's all right.
It's fantastic.
Sorry, just go back a bit, Danny. Did you say that you're tethering that mobile broad?
So I've been using Speedify.
Yes.
And so what I do is I have a Wi-Fi system in the house, but it's not necessarily fast enough. Right now, I guess for Google Hangouts it is, but I've been trying to use Speedify, and I plug this in as well. So it's getting both things, but every time I kept dropping out tonight, I'd look on Speedify and this thing was off. It wasn't connected anymore.
Does that tether through the USB?
Yeah, as soon as I plug it in, it knows.
I thought you had to add some drivers or something.
Not for Speedify. I don't know. It just works. It worked. Okay. I don't know if it works anymore.
Ben, we've got lots of support for the angel angle idea. I think
I've been missing something.
By the way, if you're still in the chat, shout out some of your ideas for Benon's ASMR. And if you don't know what that is, Benon, can you post a link in the chat?
Do you want to see that?
What is it? White light ASMR?
I know that I feel bad because I get what Benon did. He did the whole ASMR thing, and he was trying to get on the train, and he wasn't trying to get everybody's support as like a community. He was just trying to grow.
Yeah, I did it purely for money. Purely for money. I don't give a crap about ASMR at all. I just did it purely for the money.
Yeah, because it's a hot topic and you can make some money off of it from ad revenue and stuff. So I get it. So like if you're watching it, don't think you have to have opinions about it. It's just,
Yeah. That's exactly that's a very good way to put it, Danny. I don't care if anyone watches it and doesn't comment at all. Like that's
he's not trying to get support from it from our community that we have here. It's just he shared it with us because we were pushing him to share it. I get what you're saying. Like I've done stuff like that where it's like you kind of want to see where it goes before you really put yourself out there vulnerably to your friends and everybody else. And but yeah, there it is. Right, I'm gonna see this.
But it's also part of this community that if something's happening or something's going on, that we try it and explore it and discuss it and we see what happens.
Really?
Yeah,
Very true.
ASMR right now is something that is really popping on YouTube, and Ben on, took up the Call of Duty and in he went.
I see my most popular video has just got 100 views now. So I mean that's pretty crap, but it's better than having no views and never having done it, and it doesn't really require much effort to make it.
I can see it. I want to hear it.
With the windows down, driving 80 miles an hour, sweat beaded on tires forward.
What? All right.
Turn it up, boy.
Sorry. I just want to see it.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can hear it.
You had it down too low.
No, you can't hear it on the stream.
Oh, ASMR. It was hard to have it up loud. No, I'm kidding. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm just playing it. Audio.
The foreigner cassette kicked in. Well, I'm hot-blooded. Check it and see. Ty smiled. Yep. I'm hot-blooded, all right.
Look at that facial hair compared to now.
What about Angela?
Very prickly kisses coming from Ben on.
Yeah.
Short skirt.
Anyways, I get you, Ben, on. See, that's the thing is I get the fact that it's an art form, like he does this. I lost my chat.
A lot of people, like Adelaide Crows at the best says, Ben on do getting out of a car, walking on gravel. But what you don't understand about doing in situ ASMR is you need to have a microphone and you need to have a sound card which has a really great internal gain, and this is this microphone, and I just don't have the tech to do that well at this point, so it's probably all going to be inside, but I have a cracking one coming up.
Oh, are you going to do eggshells? Cracking.
We bought that barbecue the other week, or Mum bought that barbecue, and there was polystyrene. Now that's ASMR, right? Like just the noise of this stuff coming off your hands.
I'd just really love to know what Ben on's mum says to her friends down at the bowls club about her son and what he does on the internet.
Yeah.
He whispers into the microphone. I'm not quite sure.
Ben on,
And now he's collecting all the polystyrene.
I want a channel of you giving your ideas for ASMR. So it's like, wouldn't this be great? The siren film? Or we could do this jelly beans in the door, like
that could be an idea.
Your mum doesn't like being on camera, does she, Ben on?
Oh, she likes being on camera, but from a far distance. She doesn't like close up.
I would love for you to have on your channel you pitching your ASMR videos to your mum and getting her feedback.
That's cool. That's a cool idea, actually. Comment? That's better than ASMR. That's just pitching the idea of ASMR.
Yeah. Be hilarious.
That's pretty
cool. Look
at
Simply Beth's comment, Ben on.
Simply Beth, this is a very phallic-looking piece of polystyrene.
I'm not sure.
Simply
how
Beth, it must be like nearly 6 a.m. for you.
Where is Simply Beth? Is she in America?
She's Kansas.
Yeah, in Kansas, so Central Time.
I'm not sure what sort of appendages the men in Kansas have, but a rectangle piece of polystyrene
that hasn't seen the sun forever. It's all nice and white.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Can you please bring that back? I just want to have a look.
Oh,
you want me to bring it back?
Yes, please.
He wants to check how phallic it is or not.
All right, we're gonna end this in the 5 minutes. We're gonna end this at a 2 hour.
I have to go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow.
Everybody's got a big day. We're gonna be back on CreatorCast in 12 hours. No, that's not right. 14 hours.
You should set a what is it? A template? A pre? What's it called?
An event.
And set the event as soon as we
It's
finish
happening
this one.
right. It's happening right now. Actually, I'm doing this as you show us your phallic looking friend.
By the way, the other thing with White Star ASMR is that unless you watch this, you would not have any clue that it's me doing it. And that was also intentional. So if you make a comment on there, please don't say, "Nice one, Benon. You did well for this. I'm sure this is really not appropriate for Gives a Minute."
You do that on purpose.
Yeah, you can do that for purpose, and I'll just delete
Hey,
it.
Benon, can you clap? It's out.
Well, can you do it again, Benon? I missed it.
Right in front of your mic.
Clap.
Talk and then clap.
How was that?
No, you have to talk because the camera wasn't on you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Talk. I'm
we
talking
should
now.
fix
So
that. We should fix that delay somehow.
Oh, but Danny, you spoke, so we didn't get to see the clap.
No, you did. It's off.
see, look,
Go
we
ahead.
go through this every week.
That's why it's entertaining.
Tim and Robert, my sync is out. Yep.
It's been out the whole time, but it's just
Oh no, it was all right for me for a while.
was it?
Yeah.
I've no explanation to. I don't know how to fix that.
I just kind of let it go.
So you either need to speak
subscribers.
faster or slow your frame rate on your camera down.
It's nothing to do with the camera.
It's Google Hangouts.
Completely to do with Google
Well,
taking.
what is it called? Loopback. I think it's got to have something to do with Loopback. Because you can't say it's Google Hangouts because mine's not out of sync.
Okay, how about that? I'm going to quit and I come back in.
No, we've only got 3 minutes to go. Don't go now.
We got to do it.
Don't go.
No, he's coming back. Creaky. Hey, let's have a party.
Danny.
Hey, what? Name
floss and
this
shout
tune. Can you name that tune? That song?
No.
Guess the song.
I guess that song.
You can't guess it?
No.
It was Mario Brothers when you get the star.
Oh yeah. It was.
That happened.
The lag seems to increase the longer the stream goes on for.
Is your lag bad?
No.
Lag bad?
Is that any different? Any better?
Does Simply Beth understand that Ben on is single?
Let me see.
Nice to come back to that. If this is any better.
Yes, it's better. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit. You can add a.
I don't even know why I find it so funny, but it is.
That's hitting on Benon? I'm trying to figure this out.
We're not hating on Ben.
I could use this. I show you capture. That might, you know what? I think I might have just made a swift change.
Wait,
No good?
Oh,
maybe, but do it again.
Man, I can't hear anything. Perfect. Nailed that.
What happened to my event?
Yeah, that's really what I wanted.
only a 5-minute delay now, Ben.
Try that. I just tried a different setting.
Whoa! Whatever you just did, that was it.
No.
Really? Multi. I know you're just playing with me now.
We have 2 minutes left in this stream.
Danny, you clap.
I got to put it on me.
Yours is out a little bit too.
Am I?
Yes. Hold on.
Maybe it's you.
Ben on.
You clap.
Not the only one. Hold on. I got to talk so it gets on me. La la.
I'm not the only one.
La 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 la. Come on, switch to Creaky.
Yeah, it's on you, man. Don't worry, it's on you.
No, I can't see me on the screen. I never do I?
I'm making it harder for you.
Ready?
Whoa, did you just clap?
I
That was
did.
Whoa, do that again. That was weird. One more time. It's a little bit off. All right, guys.
We're breaking all
Anyways,
records
everybody
here.
who's still here, thanks so much. I know that people don't usually watch this.
Wait. I want to do one more clap. I want to do
Okay,
one more
do
clap
one
for
more
myself. This is my own satisfaction here. So if I can just watch that one back, because I think that
Do it
might
again
be-
so you can watch it back.
No, I just did it.
I didn't have it clicked on you.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Click it on me.
It's on
Here we go. Here we go. I'm pretty sure that's a bit better than before.
Sure. Google Hangouts, maybe we shouldn't do these for 2 hours, but guess what? It's the end of the night.
So out of sync.
It's been 2 hours. We're here for you guys. Thanks.
Vibration.
Look in the comment or look in the description. Make sure you're on the Facebook page, and we'll see you tomorrow for a stateside midweek chat. We're going to be fair. Scotty D is going to help host that one. Benon's going to be there. Jay said he's going to be there. Maybe Creaky will pop in. Maybe any of you guys can pop in.
Hey, can I get one more try at this?
Okay, you're on.
Okay, I'm on. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Whatever you just did.
He's not going to sleep tonight, Danny. You know
What did
that,
you
right?
do?
You're going
I'll
to
tell you
dream
what I did.
about you're going to dream about clapping out of sync.
Okay.
You went back to
it's-
it's what?
He's gone. He's out of time. Now he's mute.
what it is. It's it doesn't like my it doesn't like my camera source. The camera is out of sync with the audio.
Well,
And I
hold
just
on.
use my FaceTime camera and it's in sync, so it's something to do with the way that this camera brings the source in, adding it to this. Interesting.
It's 11 o'clock.
Well,
See ya.
wait.
No,
What happens?
check it out.
What happens now? What is?
Boom, 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 boom.
Can you guys hear me?
Hear you saying what?
Shut up. I just went to my internal stuff and my.
Yeah, message me now, Tim. I'm just about to brush my teeth and go to bed.
Okay, everybody. See you later. I changed it. I took my microphone off and my camera off, so now I'm to the basics. You know how basic this is?
Emma
This is how
Star.
basic it is.
This is Emma Star.
Thanks, Simply Beth. Good
Yeah,
night,
thanks.
everybody.
Thanks for hanging out, Simply Beth. See you guys in like 14 hours.
See you.
Bye. Doom,
Peace out.
doom, doom, doom,
We're out of time.
doom, 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 doom,
Oh, look at that,
doom.
mop. Emma's got the mop. Get mopping, blackers.
She said, "Get mopping."
Get mopping.
Hey.
blackers.
He said, not she.
Nah, I don't do that shit. I mean, sorry.
I'm kidding. All right, bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Creaky. See you guys in 14 hours or so.
Peace.
Thanks again for being here. Later.